Yo, what's good, people? It's the guy Bendu again, and I'm back with more of my People's Party 2020 convention prelude coverage. And I'm just gonna continue on with I guess my next speaker that I'm excited for. I'm going to have to say second I'm most excited for to hear speak is Jimmy Dore. On real, real talk. He's the one that I was watching this show one day, and he's the one that put me on to the People's Party when he had Nick Brown on, and just the conversation they had about everything that's going on with this pandemic and how, the Democratic Party, their only answer to everything is Trump bad. That's it. And it's like, you know, I projected 28 million people possibly evicted and foreclosed upon, like millions upon millions unemployed, and all they can talk about is like Trump's behavior during press conferences about the coronavirus and everything. And you passed the CARES Act, which is the largest transfer of wealth in human history to the 1%. Just all this bullshit and fuckery that's been going on, and it's like even now, Joe, during the pandemic, like Joe Biden's talking about, we need to open the ACA markets, the Cobra markets, and it's like, so you're going to make millions of people who just lost their healthcare due to losing their jobs go and pay for expensive ass fucking healthcare that's going to underinsure them anyway and leave them with piled up medical bills for coronavirus treatments and all that jazz. Man, please get the fuck out of here. I think Jimmy Dore would like me saying that. So just hearing them having that conversation, but also just in general, honestly, I started off my gateway into politics is through the Young Turks, and I used to be a Young Turks guy. I used to watch them all the time, and Jimmy Dore was one of the people I despised when I first got into politics. I did not like him. Didn't like his takes. Like, how can you say not vote for Hillary? Because growing up, again, I don't like to go to the race card, but growing up as a black dude, in a black family, I was always told vote Democrat because the Republicans don't have nothing to offer you, and it's like I always believed in that and ran with that until I started to challenge, my mind about not just politics, but, just things like how economy works. And that's when I got into my little conservative bag. Like, we need to worry about the deficit. We can't be spending too much money. And then I started actually, stop listening to these, fucking eggheads and college campuses that don't know shit about shit when it comes to people's lives, and started reading stories about, the thousands of people that die every year from, lack of health insurance, not having it or being underinsured. And, the people that are insured, the battles they have to go through with their insurance companies that won't cover certain things. And honestly, there was this video of a guy in a wheelchair talking to Joe Biden. I don't know exactly what his his disease is, but he was talking to him. He's like, dude, like I'm on the phone all the time, fighting my health insurance. The insurance companies about my care, how much I have to pay. The out of pocket costs, like constantly fucking me over. And Joe Biden just looks him in the eye. I was like, yo, I don't care. He didn't specifically say that, but he was like, my medical bills were hundreds of thousands of dollars, and my son's was damn near 1 million. It's like, so if you went through it too, don't you think we should change it? But this isn't a video about healthcare. This is about Jimmy Dore. But he, honestly, as I challenged myself and just started reading people's stories, and what they go through, I was like, wow, this guy saying the truth back then. And it's like just just a lot of the things he talks about is things I think everybody agrees with. It's just logical shit. Like, and it's like the whole vote blue no matter who argument now. Like, so we're not supposed to challenge our leaders. We're not supposed to, not agree with them when they're saying shit that we don't like. We're just supposed to go along with everything they say and, just pointing out corruption. But Jimmy Dore is honestly somebody that I have been watching probably for about a year now. Every now and then I'll watch his show. I'm not like one of those people like I used to be with the, Turks and everything, just watching loyally. Like, I watch a crop of people and from different perspectives, but Jimmy Dore is one of the voices I feel that says the things I agree with most, but not just the things that I agree with. Even when he says shit that I don't agree with, I understand where he's coming from and makes concise points. Now, may not like how he makes those points and how he says it, but that's how he is. You feel me? And honestly, he's one of the voices that we need to be hearing right now, along with somebody like a Christian Smalls and a lot of the other speakers that are going to be at the convention, and just the platform he's given, well, not given, but how he's helped the movement for a People's Party. Like, I wouldn't know about it if it wasn't for him, like I said at the top of the video. So yeah, Jimmy Dore is just amazing, man. Everything from his support of Tulsi, even though that kind of backfired in the end for all of us who supported her. His support of Bernie Sanders and pointing out Bernie Sanders' fuckery when he started doing some bullshit. Same thing with AOC and a lot of these progressives that went on the show and don't go back on there now. So, we need people that's going to challenge the established power and point out the established power's fuckery, and the people that are supposed to be fighting that established power when they start doing some bullshit. We need people that's going to have the balls to point them out as well and not scapegoat and make excuses for them. So Jimmy Dore is probably the next guy I'm most excited to hear. So yeah, that's Jimmy Dore, I guess, talking to me and my thoughts on him speaking at the convention. This guy, I think that's going to be, by the way, an electrifying speech as well, because the guy's just, he's not the most like best speaker in terms of like I can give an hour-long speech, but he's a everyday Joe, like me and you, just saying the shit that we all feel. So, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Emphasis on the share this time, as well as the comments, but more so on the share, because I'm trying to get this movement for a People's Party message out there. Even if you don't agree with their politics, the messaging is something that you need to hear. So definitely share this with everybody that trying to get the message out there. And as always, peace. Be easy. See you Sunday.